Tanya and I'm from New Delhi. I went to a law school in New Delhi and I pursued my master's in international law at the University of Edinburgh. I was looking for a field of research in the discipline of law, which is growing, and international law has definitely manifested itself exponentially in almost all aspects of human life. And I chose to study at the University of Edinburgh because essentially it is known for its academic rigor and it kind of fit perfectly. So, also the LLM at the University of Edinburgh in international law is a very versatile degree, and it allowed me to select diverse courses from areas that I wanted to really study. And Professor Bhuta, who is the program director for international law, right from the beginning, he saw my academic proclivities and he encouraged me to take up international law and specific courses that he himself had designed, one of which was fundamental issues of international law. It was definitely the most complex and vast courses that I have studied till now. And it did indeed provide me a foundational understanding of international law and its structures. The staff, not just the teaching staff, but other members of the staff at the law school were quite helpful and friendly. And I felt that I could ask them anything. And the diversity of my peers was quite interesting. Of course, I knew that I was going to an international university where people would come from different countries and cultures. But I was surprised to find that there were people who were from a completely different discipline and they had not studied law before. It made our discussions quite interesting to talk to people who had come from different genres of careers and outlooks. I really enjoyed my entire master's degree, the way it was so flexible and so versatile. I have to say that now that I look back at my experience post the lockdown, it wasn't that difficult. At the time, it was a bit overwhelming. But essentially, my professors made all the difference. My professional personal tutor, Professor Bhuta, was extremely supportive of me during the entire lockdown phase. And my dissertation supervisor was constantly pushing me to read more and constantly talking about the dissertation. Although he was very flexible and he did always have a sympathetic ear to lend, but he always kept pushing me. And I was really lucky, I think, that because I lived in a communal dorm, which is very crucial during a lockdown kind of an environment. I was technically away from my family, but I had my dorm family, which really helped me through the lockdown. I haven't visited Edinburgh before, and this was my first experience. And there is no doubt Edinburgh is beautiful. And when I arrived in Edinburgh first, I knew that I had made the right choice. The city, its people, their warmth, it's an experience in itself. And to be honest, there is no single part of Edinburgh which I did enjoy or did not enjoy. I experienced and explored the entire city on foot because it can be walked over. It's beautiful. And it's nothing short of perfect. And the city is so much more beautiful during the springtime and the autumn time when the flowers are in bloom and everybody's outside. There is nothing I can say about Edinburgh which can be conveyed in words. I definitely want to use this master's and the research skills that it has given me to build a career in the research in international law. And I was definitely thinking of a PhD. However, I'm also considering the different avenues of research like interdisciplinary courses or areas of research like social development and international law and jurisprudence, something of an interdisciplinary outlook. But definitely, international law research is my focus area for research for now.